You got a girlfriend? No. What you do now?
Meet a nice guy.
Norbit!
Norbit. Norbit. Norbit.
What are we checking out?
Hi. Hey, are we what?
This is Goblin time.
Guys! I'm on fire!
He's doing it.
I'm on fire!
He's on fire.
He's on
Stop that
fire.
roll!
He's like a circus act because he's
On fire.
on fire.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
He's like when
Ow.
basketball
Ow.
is really
Hey.
good
Hey.
because
Ow.
he's on fire.
Hey.
Because he's on TV.
Hey.
Yeah, he's on TV with Clint Eastwood,
Hey.
George Michael Jordan.
Hey. Ow. I'm on fire. Evil Dead burn.
Did you die?
Evil Dead burn, I said.
Evil burn.
Yeah. I thought you said
Evil
George
bird.
Clunt, and I'm like, that's a really good name. Okay.
I'm still on fire.
God damn it, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Evil Dead Burn. We're here, Evil Dead Burn, to
I-
talk about it. But first, first and foremost important things. What are the four most
First
important things?
and the fourth most.
The four most important things are movies, TV shows, movies. And Dalen, did you watch anything?
Yeah, I did, Tim.
Fuck.
Have you ever seen the movie Remember Me?
God, no.
With Robert Pattinson?
We'll leave it at that.
Robert?
Joey knows what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
Isn't that the song at the end of Coco?
Yes, but this is a different movie that I think we should all know.
I don't think we should. I think you should just watch it.
I think you should
Did
just
it come
watch it.
out like on 9/11?
No.
So you might know about this movie.
He probably knows.
You're not just going to bring that up just randomly. So if you know about... Okay, spoilers.
No. I don't know anything about this movie. I was making a joke about how you have to remember 9/11 because we can never forget. And the movie's called Remember Me.
How did I
Hold on.
never put
Hold
that
on.
together?
Hold on. Dude, okay. Okay, spoilers if you don't
All right.
want to watch Remember Me. But, so, Tim, I watched a movie. That's crazy that you did that. Because...
Thank you.
I watched this movie that was about it's Robert Pattinson
Oh, I remember.
and Claire from Lost.
Oh,
Yeah, very random pairing, but
my two favorite actors.
Yeah. And it's like a romance movie. It's like this guy lives in New York and his dad is not around. He's like a big hotshot
he like
lawyer.
moved out of New York. His dad.
Huh?
His dad moved out of New York.
Excuse me?
Maybe.
He's not around. You said.
No, he's not around.
So he
like
left.
he's
He
not.
left.
He's no.
He went to like
is,
Chicago.
He is in New York,
Okay.
and he is
His dad
his
is
father.
around then.
He's just.
I don't know if I get the movie.
He's busy. He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer who's busy, and he doesn't.
oh.
He's not there for his kids.
Okay.
And Robert Pattinson's really edgy about it, but he falls in love with his girl,
Mhm.
and they have a relationship. And her dad is the evil guy who buys the Muppet Studio from the Muppets 2011 movie.
Mm.
The puppet with the weird whiskers?
Yeah, the guy though. It's not that
So
puppet.
not the puppet.
It's not the Muppet. No.
Oh, okay.
But it's that guy. They do this thing. There's like, oh, you lied. It's kind of got that plot, and then he's like, my bad, babe. And then they get back together. It's like a fine movie. It's
Okay.
like fine. And then it has this like really moving scene where he's like arguing with his dad, and he's like, fuck you, you were never there. And it's like pretty good. It's also got Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan's the dad.
Oh,
I
So,
like
yeah.
Pierce
I
Brosnan.
like Pierce
Yeah.
Brosnan. Yeah.
He's in it. And so it's like good. And then he goes to meet his dad at his office, and they do this reveal where they're like, oh, what's the date? It's September 11th, 2001.
Mm.
And it zooms out, and he's in the Twin Towers.
What?
He's in both of them.
He's in
Nah.
he's in one of the
Nah,
Twin Towers.
Man. No.
And then it's like, the city and what happens during 9/11. It's literally the craziest ending to a movie I have ever seen. It is also the worst ending to a movie I've ever seen, and the funniest.
Did they show the towers fall?
No,
Because that would be insane.
No, they didn't show that, but they
Hmm.
showed
But we could make a cut
faces
where
and-
they do.
Yeah.
The idea is that you're watching a movie that has nothing to do with 9/11 whatsoever, and then they're like, plot twist, 9/11 has nothing to do
Yeah,
with...
they could have just had his dad die, and that would have been much more normal.
Or just
He
had
probably
anything.
will die.
Probably had anything. They could have done literally
Could have had a
anything.
meteor fall on his dad. That would have been fun.
Oh.
It was really funny.
Then he could be Meteor Man.
And the whole time I was thinking, I'm like, why is it called Remember Me? That's why.
That's why.
You were dead on when you said Remember Me,
Damn.
like remember 9/11. That is 100% why it's called that.
That's crazy.
And you're not supposed to know that while watching it.
I do realize now that when I said it's remember the Alamo, but 9/11 is never forget, and I feel like I've never heard anybody say remember 9/11, but I want them to because
I wanna see-
because it
I wanna
sounds too casual. It's like remember 9/11.
I want I want to see an edit of that movie now where it pans out and he's actually at the Alamo instead of 9/11.
Yeah,
That'd be a good one.
He's like at the museum that's there.
Uh-huh. Anyway,
And
Emma
then it just says remember me.
Emma showed me that movie
Late title card.
just
right at the end.
just for the bit because she knew how it ended
Yeah.
and she just wanted to, and it was long and a giant waste of my fucking time
Yeah.
because it literally feels like a waste of your time, but it's funny. It's a good bit
I like that
to
bit,
watch a
yeah.
2-hour movie just be like, by the way, stupid ending.
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched that and then I watched Avatar.
Nice.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Emma and I watched Avatar. It was our first time seeing it.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
So yeah, it's very good.
I love this movie. Have you seen the new one yet?
No, we're gonna watch it tomorrow.
Have you seen the second one yet?
That's what I meant, as in the new ones.
Oh.
Start with Way of Water.
I think
and
you're
then-
gonna love The Way of Water.
I think so.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I'll like it more than the first one, but I don't think I'll hate it. I like everything about the first one.
It's like the first one, but they're in water the whole time.
I think people complain
Yeah.
too much about the White Knight stuff, or no, not White Knight, but like the whatever it's called, like how he's like a white guy who saves them kind of deal.
Yeah.
And they're making a big deal about it,
like
but
a white savior thing.
White Savior, that's the one.
Yeah.
And I get it with every other movie except they're not real.
Yeah.
That's
And I
the
feel-
part that gets me. I'm
Yeah.
like,
And this-
wait, they're
this-
not real. Those are aliens.
Yeah.
it
this
doesn't
takes
actually.
it a step further than you could actually do in any white savior story,
Mhm.
where he turns blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he literally
he held his
Yeah,
breath so
yeah.
long he turned blue, and he saved everybody.
Yeah, he
he crawled around on broken glass and went,
he
Yeah.
did.
and a giant blue monkey held him.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
And she said, "Hey, I see you."
Yeah. And then he put like
I see you.
3 babies in her.
Yeah.
All right, take 5, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we taking him?
How do you think we did?
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Like
You just want to get through the show. huh?
no. I'm just like from the running.
Oh.
Like I'm still out of breath a little bit. I
Tim
think.
ran to Dollar General to get batteries to record the podcast.
Yeah.
and then ran back.
Oh man, I'm like I shouldn't do exercise. I think is what I'm learned.
Yeah. Well, you're fine.
You know what they say is that it's Joey's turn. What did you watch?
Oh. I watched you guys seen Elemental?
No.
The Disney
Is that the one with Disney?
possibly
No.
Pixar
Is that the
movie?
one with Disney in it?
Yeah. Yeah, Disney's
Mr. Disney,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Senior Disney.
Because he's the one that's ice. He's the ice one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie looked like Romeo and Juliet, but probably better. That's what I.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's about it.
And would you say that that's a good way to describe the movie?
I think so, yeah.
Perfect. Then I don't need to see it.
And you know what?
Yeah.
I liked Romeo and Juliet.
You know, here's the thing. I think I remember liking it,
Mm-hmm.
but didn't see all of it. I don't think.
Elemental or Romeo and
Romeo
Juliet?
and Juliet.
Oh,
We watched it
we watched
in
it
school.
in school. Yeah.
Mm.
And I remember like trying to and like being like, no, this isn't my thing. It's not my thing.
To
It's
be
a little
fair,
too...
I don't really like Romeo and
Movies.
Juliet that much.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like my least favorite of the Shakespeares that I've read / seen.
too much love.
Yeah, I hate all the love in it.
But
You love to hate it. You hate to love it. You love it.
How do you feel about Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet
I don't.
with Leonardo DiCaprio?
The Baz Luhrmann
Is
of
that the
Baker
one
Street?
where Leo is like a cappy boy? He's like the guy. Capybara is what I was gonna say.
Cappy Boyo?
He's like a guy. He's like a guy, but it's modern,
yeah.
and it's like West Side Story, but
He's
it's
a modern guy.
but it's actually Romeo and Juliet instead of being
Yeah.
fake Romeo and Juliet
And
because
it's got John Leguizamo.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I only saw like 15, 20, 30 minutes of that.
That movie rocks. That's a good one.
Are you adding those numbers together, or you just couldn't
I
decide
saw-
how
That's
much
like
you...
most of the
I
movie.
saw all of the movie, I think. I'll tell you what my favorite Romeo and Juliet is West Side Story.
What's your favorite John Leguizamo movie?
My
The
favorite
Pest,
Great answer.
but only the really racist opening scene.
Mine is live action Mario and Luigi.
Oh, he is Luigi.
I don't know why I called
my
it Mario
favorite
and Luigi.
is
It's not called that, but
No,
I also haven't seen that movie.
it's fun. I like it.
what's that one?
Ice Age.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, he is an Ice Age.
Thank you. Yes,
He's Sid.
I wouldn't have remembered that. I don't know who that is really.
He was. In
I know who
John
Sid
Wick.
is. I don't know who
Thank you, John Leguizamo.
John
Yeah.
Wick
Thank you, John.
is. I don't know who John Wick is.
Tim, did
That's
you
fine.
watch
Is he
the
the
movie?
dog? He's
Or
the
did
guy
you
that
have
kills all
more?
the dogs.
Yeah, he's the dog killer.
Yeah,
John Wick.
John Wick. Is that the
The
like?
dog assassin.
That's the like sub. That's the fucking.
Is that his? It's
Tag-
John
tagline for the
Leguizamo
movie.
Wick.
He's the dog killer.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Kind
What else did I watch? I rewatched Bo Burnham's Inside
I fucking hate.
because I had a song stuck in my head, and I was like, well, I have an hour and a half to spare. I
Mhm.
guess I'll watch it. It's fine.
Did you watch it today?
No, I watched it. I don't know, like 3 or 4 days ago.
That'll give you a down day. I watched it. I think I told you about that.
Maybe.
I like a couple years ago.
Yes.
I watched it and I couldn't make it through it because I was just bawling my eyes out because it just reminded me of the pandemic and how fucking awful it was.
That's
And-
fair.
And he's just so fucking depressing.
He is, but
Like he's funny, but he accompanies that with like
He's
just the
funny
most,
in the saddest way you can.
like yeah, like, and it's because he's so good at it, but it's
Yeah.
also like, dude, I did come here to laugh, you know.
yeah.
And the sad stuff is coming way further than the funny stuff, to where it's like, fuck. So I can't.
It is
watch
like
that shit.
fuck.
Yeah. I liked because when I first watched it, it was when it first came out, so everyone was in a bit of a funk for some reason.
Yeah.
And at the time I was just like, oh man, this is really good. He totally gets it. This is exactly how I feel. And then coming around this time, I was just more focused on like, so obviously this is all like to an extent an act, and I just want to
Yeah.
see how it all, works, how he got it all set up. And I think in that sense, it was an interesting rewatch. Not really doing it emotionally, but just for the craft of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also watched Frankenstein this morning,
Which one?
the 1931 James Whale
Nice.
with Boris Karloff.
The young one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No.
The youngest. Well,
Yeah,
no, there
no.
was like a 1910 Frankenstein, but we don't talk about that one because it's hard to find. What did you watch, Tim?
I watched Taste the Blood of Dracula
Never
Again?
heard of it.
again because Riley and I are watching all the Hammer movies and we made it around to that one.
Who?
And so we Riley Coyote.
Oh.
And so I watched Taste the Blood of Dracula. I still like it. Michael Ripper is the guy, and he's my favorite guy. And we didn't. No, never mind.
Go ahead, Tim.
I just feel like I've lost the room.
Well, you brought up that movie.
Yeah. So there's a guy in a lot of Hammer movies named Michael Ripper,
Mm-hmm.
and he usually plays bit parts. But as Hammer grows older, he got more and more like bigger roles, and he did some really good shit. And he's so good. He's good in everything that I've seen him in. But we watched Taste the Blood of Dracula first, and I didn't know who Michael Ripper was. And we loved that movie, right? And that movie was, well, Riley and I loved that movie, and Joey had a good time. And in the movie, you know, Riley and I had a great time making fun of the inspector guy, because he's very funny. He like just doesn't fucking care about his job, and he's like, "I'm gonna steal. I took your mail, and I'm gonna give it back to you." And
It was funny.
Yeah, he was very funny. That's Michael Ripper, and we were like, "Oh, our fucking favorite guy is Michael Ripper. This is the best thing ever." And then we also watched fucking a different movie.
Norbit.
Shit. Fuck. Oh, we watched not that. In fact, we watched
It's a crazy pull.
Yeah, I was just sorry. I'm gonna interrupt you for.
yeah, no, it's good.
I just think it's really funny you said that because my girlfriend has been really pushing me to watch Norbit.
No, dude.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like,
you don't
"Oh,
have
it's
to."
So funny, you gotta watch
There's
it.
no way it
And
is.
then she pulled up the trailer and she's like, "Watch this, it's so funny."
Oh God,
Hmm.
dude.
I'm probably gonna watch it.
I mean, it's worth a watch. I mean, you'll probably have a good time.
I probably
in some
will.
way.
Because that's what I keep saying. Like, I love like white chicks and stuff. I like
That
movies
movie's
that
not
are,
good.
you know, interesting comedies. Anyway, Tim, what else were you watching?
Yeah. Oh God.
The Nutty
so
Professor.
there's a Japanese movie from the 70s that they really liked what Hammer was doing with the Dracula stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they made a trilogy of movies, and they're like the Legacy of Dracula is their collective thing. And the first one is called The Vampire Doll. I believe it's something about dolls and vampires, yeah. And it's good. It's really good. There's this very scary lady who is the vampire, and she's just so terrifying. They do this really cool thing with the contacts in her eyes, and she's just terrifying. She also just acts really well. And
Usually she has brown eyes, but in this movie she has blue
they're
eyes.
yellow, like a flower. And there's this scene where they like take frames out to make her movement more like disjointed and stuff, and it's really cool and very scary. Like, it's the most uncomfortable I felt watching a movie in like a few weeks at least, and I was like, man, this is good shit.
What'd you see a few weeks ago?
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of horror movies, so
guess
it's hard
so.
for me to say for sure.
We feel uncomfortable all the time.
I'm all the time just like, fucking shit.
Were you ever uncomfortable during this movie we just watched?
No.
Whoa.
Oh, segue.
Nice.
Wait.
Yeah, nice transition. Unless
Wait,
Tim had
you
more
were
to
done.
say.
Have we talked about? I hadn't seen the Odyssey when we last recorded. Have we?
Have you seen the Odyssey?
I've
now?
seen the
not
Odyssey.
Talked about it.
I've seen the Odyssey, guys,
You saw the
and it
Odyssey.
fucking rocks. It's
Damn it.
like maybe my favorite movie of the year so far,
Yeah, it seems to be.
and I really like it. And it's so cool. Big Cyclops, cool shit. Pig people, cool shit. Want to watch it again? Yeah, baby. All right, we can talk about the movie now. Are you sad? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just not gonna watch it now.
Why?
Because I
Now
thought
that
it'd
he
be.
knows it's good.
I thought it was gonna be bad.
We could just
I was gonna.
we could
I was
just
gonna have a
rewrite it.
I was gonna have a fun time shitting on it. Be like, remember when we made a big deal about him writing the Odyssey, and then we're like, why would he do that? I wanted it to be like, why would you do that? That's gonna be bad.
I'm sorry you disappoint.
No, I knew he'd do a good job. I loved Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
My wife did not.
Doppenheimer.
Anyway.
What about your wife?
So we watched Norbit.
What about your
so
wife?
anyway, we watched the trailer for Whale Fall.
Yeah. Oh,
That-
yes. Thank you.
We're gonna do that
Thank you.
as soon as it comes out, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Second
We
it
have
comes
to.
out.
We have to.
There is a trailer that happened. We were in the theaters watching Evil Dead Burn, and there's this trailer that was pretty good. It had Josh Brolin,
Yeah.
and he's like scuba diving or whatever. He's talking to his son. He's like, don't do it. I don't remember what he says. He says something like that. And it's like, it gives you the
You're
feeling
my
like his son shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's his son. And then it's like shots of his son in the water trying to escape a sperm whale,
Yeah.
which I thought was a bit annoying because I'm like, I don't think sperm whales are not stupid. They're not really trying to eat people. They're going to see that as a person and not try to eat it.
Yeah.
They eat squid. They're not interested. But whatever, it's kind of cool. And they had a lot of good shots of it where it was like kind of interesting. Like it was getting swallowed, and it's like they were just like fully showing a whole ass scene from this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like a 5-minute clip
Yeah,
of him like going in the mouth and then out the mouth and then back in.
it's not an edited trailer whatsoever. It's just
No.
literally a scene from that movie. And then he gets swallowed, and then the title screen pops up, and it's called Whale Fall.
And there's no way they thought that was a good title.
It literally broke all of us.
Yeah.
And it lost us. That's how you lose an audience. Well, obviously not. We're going to see it.
Yeah,
because
that's how you gain an
Opening
audience.
Yeah, but it's not for the right reason.
I'll tell you what, there's also no way in hell that is not the coolest looking scene from the movie.
Oh yeah, no. The
Everything
rest of
else
it's
has
gonna
got to be
suck.
just dumb.
Yeah.
Just
There's
fucking
no-
what are we doing?
What if we see it and it's like really good? Then
I
we have
would
to say,
I would
then we have to say Whale Fall is really good.
You know what?
And we have to
I'm
talk about it
waiting
for-
for
I
the
hope it
fucking
does.
day
I
that we
fucking
get to
hope
say
it does.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, Whale
Hey.
Fall is the best movie of the year.
If this movie sucks, we have to remake it, okay?
Okay, I can
All right.
get down. Do
Okay.
whales have teeth? I thought whales didn't have teeth.
You saying shit?
Right? I thought whales had the weird.
I don't
like,
want to make it. I don't
don't-
want to make that movie.
Don't whales have like the weird like flossy shit?
It depends on the
Baleen.
whale.
It's called
Yeah.
baleen.
There
and
we go.
There's
Half
the baleen whale.
Not half the whales, but some whales.
Half of
do.
all whales.
Some whales have the sharp teeth,
Okay.
which are like orcas and sperm whales and a bunch of like dolphins technically and porpoises, those kinds of things. And then you got your baleen whales, which are like blue whales, humpbacks, and right
Lump
whales.
whale.
the bigger one.
Big whale,
Lump whale.
Big whale,
Jan,
no teeth.
Jan whale. Amblail.
the whale fall,
Scan whale.
Scan whale.
scan whale.
They got the
What's up,
sleeper,
everybody? My
they
name
got
is
the-
Scan Whale.
They got the sleeper whale. Couch
What are you
whale.
doing right now? What are you doing?
I'm naming whales. Couch whale. They got video cassette whale.
Drama whale.
They got
Yeah.
arm.
I'm just thinking about
they
like
got armpit whale.
like waking up a sleeper agent, but it's a sleeper whale.
Norbit whale. Really weird that they called it that, and really
Yeah.
related to this episode for some
Oh,
reason.
but also related to what you just said, really weird whale is one of the whales.
and also Dr. Doolittle whale.
Cam whale.
Yes, of course.
Yes, Dr. Whale.
When do you think people are gonna skip?
None of-
Skip
they-
whale.
if
Don't
they're-
forget the skip
If they're
whale.
listening to this, they're gonna listen to the whale part.
You know what's crazy? I've
That would have been a
heard-
better name. Whale,
Whale
part.
part.
I've heard. Jesus Christ. I've heard
kick your
from
feet up.
multiple sources that this is the part of the podcast that the people like the most.
Yeah,
That's sorry.
this is the People's Podcast right here.
This is the
That's
people's
sorry.
podcast.
All right, now we're gonna enter our podcast.
Yeah,
Welcome
Everyone-
to Evil
everyone tune
Birds.
out now.
Guns.
we're
Bird.
gonna talk about
Bird
the
gun
movie.
whale.
Yeah.
Bird
Welcome to
Chance
Evil
whale.
Chance.
Fire
Ervil whale.
Burn.
Tired of that whale.
Janst Whale.
Robertson's whale.
Oh, dude! Speaking of Janst whale, you're gonna get,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
get a kick out of this, Dalen. So there's a Hammer horror movie that I've been
Oh,
hyping
God.
up for. No, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
There's a Hammer horror movie that I've been hyping up for Tim for months now,
Mhm.
called Captain Kronos Vampire Hunter. The main character, Captain Kronos, the titular vampire hunter, is played by a German actor named Borst Janssen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Boris Jansen whale.
And every time Joey has said it, I've said that sounds like a name Dalen made up.
It does sound like Borst Jan. What?
Borst Jansen.
Borst Janssen.
I did say borscht a lot in high school.
Yeah,
I
you
used
did
that
say
as
borscht a lot,
as a
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Anyway, Evil Dead Burn. I don't remember a lot of this
This
movie.
is my every movie of the year I've seen it.
There we go. You heard it here first.
Even if you rearrange all those words in that sentence, it still won't make it a complete one. I don't think you could do all the work in the world. You could do that, and it won't make it make sense. Tim.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say that this is the best movie you've
No.
seen all year?
No.
It's just one of them.
It's
you've seen.
one of the movies I've
It's
seen this year.
certainly
for
one
sure.
of them.
I really liked it. First and foremost, I really liked this movie. Let's get into
Why
it.
does he keep saying first and fourth
The
most? What does that have
movie-
to do with anything?
This movie, the fourth thing that happens in this movie,
And that's
a
all we're going to
car.
talk about too. Is
There's
the
a
fourth
car
thing about
he's
Evil
driving.
Dead Burn.
Burn.
Sorry,
Burn.
didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
you.
I was good at it.
He was done.
I was good at being interrupted.
Dude, I love when you get interrupted. That's my
I-
favorite part of this show.
I wish it happened more, if only.
You got it.
If only.
Yeah, basically this movie picks up right after the scene at the beginning of the last movie, Evil Dead Rise, because of the weird lake lady. There's a weird lady in the lake at the beginning of Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, dude, there totally was. I forgot all about
and,
that.
Oh shit, that is the same lady, isn't it?
yes, it is. It is.
I literally
and-
forgot about the beginning of this movie.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
forgot
dumb now.
all about it.
I feel very dumb.
You're not. It's completely forgettable. They didn't do any. They literally put it at the beginning of the movie and then didn't do anything with it. And it was the same with the.
Yeah, it was the same
other
with it
one.
was it was exact same as the other one, yeah. Nothing happened.
But the other one was kind of cooler.
The other one they did
Dude,
so
Evil
what
Dead
I
Rise, I liked that one.
what I like about it is that like I fucking love Evil Dead Rise, great movie. They do the beginning scene and then it seems like maybe that's just like a fun little cold open to be like, "Hey, remember Evil Dead? Isn't it fun?" And like it's not it's not really got anything to do with the rest of it. But then at the end of the movie, they're like, "Hey, fucking actually, yes it does." Because the person in the parking garage after all the shit goes down is the person that's up at the lake in the beginning of that movie. And then that person is what starts the whole thing with this movie so basically there are a couple guys out on a boat
Mm-hmm.
and they're fishing, they're having a good old time, and this one guy's girlfriend keeps calling and the other guy's like, "Fucking don't answer that. Don't you dare
Don't you
answer
even
that."
answer
Do
that,
it.
Yeah.
kid.
It's lake time.
And there's some cool shots from under the boat that I really like, and then they go on shore and they're all like fishing, and then the girlfriend calls, or fiance or wife or whatever calls again, and he's like, "Don't you fucking do it." And he's like, "I'm gonna," and then he walks away. And then other guy reels in a head, which I enjoyed. And
Evil
head. Burn. Sick burn, dude.
Thanks.
And then he gets pulled into the water by a bunch of fishing lines, and then his buddy comes back and he's like, "Well, where'd you go?" And he sees him out in the water flailing around, so he gets in the boat and tries to go get him, and he does get him. He pulls him back into the boat, but it's
Then
only
Jason
half of him.
comes out and goes rah and gets
It would be
him.
a great time for Jason to show up,
Yeah,
It would be
but
because
but he didn't.
he
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed. And
that Jason wasn't there.
Yeah. And then evil scary lady is problems, flips the boat, stands on the boat, cool shots from under the water again. It's all
Mhm,
like
mhm.
very white. Like the sky is very white looking and the boat
Mhm.
is it's really cool looking. I like it. And then now stand on top of boat lady decides to boil the water. So she boils all
That
the
was
fish. and then also the guy, and he swims out, but then his skin kind of falls off a little bit when she steps on him.
Yeah, she steps on his hand and his skin just kind of falls off.
It's fucking
That was pretty cool.
gross. And I
Yeah,
liked
pretty
it.
decent.
I wasn't really paying it that much attention to that part of the movie because I don't know if you saw, but I had brought McDonald's into
You were
the
watching.
theater.
You were watching Whale Fall.
I was eating
on
the
your
new.
phone.
No, I brought McDonald's into the theater and I was trying to eat it as a bit for you
Yeah.
guys. But
See, that's the thing. I did not notice at all.
I saw you did it, and I smelled the McDonald's. I smelled it before I saw it.
that's enough of a bit.
I smelled it before I saw it, and I was like, I smell McDonald's. What the fuck is happening? And it was funny, but I didn't know it was a bit.
Yeah, it was a bit. It was a bit. We saved it to eat right then and
That's
there.
really funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
See,
Yeah, but it did ruin.
Because
Like,
after Joey and I were sitting in the seats, and I was like, did they bring McDonald's here?
yeah, we did.
He had to tell me because I
Yeah.
didn't notice at all, and you were sitting right next to me.
Yeah, I did.
I guess this movie was like entertaining or something.
No, I mean that's kind of the point. I messed it up,
Yeah.
and I messed it up for myself because I only really caught the
Should've
part
pulled it
where
out.
they were boiling alive.
Like during the previews.
Yeah, like during the trailer for Whale
Fall, yeah.
Yeah,
Would've
but
been
it wouldn't hit as good. Like we tried to start it right as soon as the movie started
Yeah, well,
You
I
know?
wouldn't have noticed if it was during Whale Fall anyway. Cause
because you were
I was
so
focused,
locked
yeah,
in.
Yeah.
you were so fouled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought
I
it
like
worked.
that you guys like coordinated the bit.
Yeah,
That's
we did
pretty
like
nice.
we did a little
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
You guys like got together beforehand, and you're like, okay, so this is when we have to do it.
Yeah, we did.
Wait for the title drop.
Yeah.
I've got to find
Emma's
somebody
good at that.
will coordinate a bit with me.
Okay.
That's like I think that's going to be
priority
my
number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Coordinate bit honesty.
Yeah. Like for my family, their whole
Good
thing is
head.
like you got to find
Evil Dead.
Good.
you got to
Thank
find
you, guys.
somebody that'll
great.
be
That's
an
our
evil
tagline.
head.
If you could put all that, you know how we have you do like the thing where with the posters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I need all of that in there.
Okay, I think we can do that.
Good head, Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'll fit.
It reminds me, you guys aren't going to care at all. The season 6 promotional material for Smallville, right,
What?
had a tagline that said, "Good sex, bad Lex."
I don't like that. I don't like it,
Yeah.
but I do. Anyway, let's get
That's
into
really
the gritty of this movie.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Lake Lady goes and stands by the road and waits for it to get dark, and then she steps in front of a car. Then we fast backward
To twerking.
to it's to twerking. Thank you.
Holy shit, dude! The part where they cut to the club, like it
Was
is
really-
unfucking watchable in a theater because the bright lights or like the flashing lights. Did you guys have a problem with that at all?
Not at all,
No.
but I get how it could be a problem.
Oh my god, it was like unbearable. Like I couldn't do it. It was starting to give me a headache. I was like, "Fuck, I can't even like look at the screen right now." And I had to like
I
catch
can
up.
I
That
can
they
definitely
were like
see how that would be a problem.
they were brothers like halfway through the movie because I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, I can't." It's too much flashing lights going on right now.
to be
don't-
fair,
I
they
don't think-
explain that
Yeah,
very
they didn't
well at all.
say that at all.
No.
I didn't know.
I thought they were just
how
friends
these
when I
people
first
were
watched
connected
it. Yeah.
until the funeral.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get there about
Yeah.
that part.
But I was gonna say, I think that cut was one of the bolder and also one of my favorite choices
Yeah.
in the movie.
I thought it was really funny.
going straight from a lady getting ran down by a car to like ass in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah.
This movie's
And I-
fucking funny.
And I do
It is
see
funny, yeah.
I thought so too. I do see like for sure like the flashing lights is too much. I did like the way they were doing all the like photography cutting into the like actual footage. I thought that was cool. I enjoyed the way they shot that and led up to that, and then nothing like that happens again, which is okay. But I enjoyed that. And then they introduce the characters kind of in a way that you don't really understand what's happening, so not great.
but it's important to note that it's a guy and his brother,
Mhm.
and they're his brother's wife, and then his brother's girlfriend.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's the younger brother's birthday. And
Yes.
he is given this fancy ass pin from his brother, and then he has to make a point of being like, it's like $1,000
Yeah.
actually. It's more than 1,000.
And it's a very passive aggressive gift too.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I just dumped a whole bunch of money on this shit because you need to start writing your book, dipshit.
Yep. And then he's like, yeah, my fucking wife, who's an idiot, wouldn't have taken a single picture in her whole life because she's so stupid.
And so
but I got her this
French.
really nice camera, and now she's good at camera. That's what
Is
he.
that-
That's
was that what happened?
word for word
Yeah.
what he said.
That's
no, that is
crazy.
what happened. Yeah.
Because I didn't pick up on that. I only picked up that she, older brother's wife, didn't like that. Didn't
Yeah.
like some comment that he made. I didn't know that she had anything to do with cameras because they do not do anything with that in this movie.
Yeah, they don't do anything with it later at all. No.
No, yeah, it's
It's
literally
just random ass information.
Yeah, just in the beginning when she's taking the pictures.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, I bought her this expensive camera and now she's good.
Movie's
Yeah.
kind of bad a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely has things that it lacks. But yeah, then they also, so basically they make it so that in this scene I don't have any feelings one way or another about the younger brother or his girlfriend, but I don't like either the older brother or his wife. I don't like either of those people in this scene because I don't think she's really being that much in the beginning when he's all like, "Whoa, calm down," because she tries to go get some like champagne and he's like, "Whoa, slow the fuck down. We don't gotta be drinking." I think he's being a bit much for sure, but then she does straight up try and kiss his brother for some reason.
What?
And she's like,
It's 'cause
"Oh, I'm
she's-
French.
wait,
I'm
yeah,
French.
she's
It's
French.
fine."
Wait, what?
And then she makes a joke about how she gives like French people
How
give
the
people
fuck
hand
did I
jobs.
miss all of that? The bright lights.
You had your eyes shut.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Is this all happening during the bright lights?
This is
It
all,
was all in the club.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, that is why I had a hard time. I just couldn't. I think I have bad time memories. I think I had a bad time.
But so I don't like either of them really. And then they leave. Well, the wife leaves
to go smoke.
to go smoke.
They go out in the parking
and
lot.
the brother's all like, "Bleh." And then so wife and girlfriend go to parking lot to smoke, and then they're kind of talking about like what happened in there and all that. And then basically the husband comes out, they get in a big argument. He gets really pissed. He punches his mirror and gets mad that he punched his mirror. And it's like, dude, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, and he does the whole thing.
typical boy behavior.
Yeah, he does the thing where he's like, none of my exes made me do this. This is all you. This is what
your
you make
fault.
me do.
Why do you think that is?
And then he tries to drive off drunk, and his brother's like, no, you shouldn't do that. And then he drives off drunk anyway.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "No, I'm gonna stand in front." And he's like, "Move," and then he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he runs over the lady from the beginning.
Whoa.
Oh,
Full circle.
Shit.
Credits.
And
that's the end.
her head falls off.
Is that the part where? Oh yeah, because he's on fire in the car, and
Yeah.
it does the intro to it does the
I-
Evil Dead burn.
Really liked this scene. I think it's so fun. She's in there and she's making awful sounds, and he's like, "Whoa, no, don't move," because
I
she's
forgot
like
about that,
moving
too.
and it sounds like bad things are happening. And oh, guess what? Bad things are happening. Her neck like splits a little bit, and her head's just hanging off. And she's like fucking talking to him. She's like, "We found you," and then her head falls all the way off and rolls out of the car. And then she like. I think it's really funny, but also creepy to have just her head on the ground and she's like laying on her side there and she's like saying the words to the whole like incantation thing, and then the car catches on
that was
fire and
cool.
she just sits there and laughs. I'm like,
Yep.
this is great.
But
I love this.
But the title sequence, because that they established that with the first one with the Evil Dead Rise. That's like the best title sequence I've ever seen
So fucking cool
in
that
Evil Dead
movie.
Rise. And then
Yeah.
this one is cool. It's not as cool,
Definitely
but
not
then,
as cool.
But what it makes up for is the transition
Yeah.
that it does, where it's like it's Evil Dead Burn and there's flames behind it, but they do this like really smooth transition of those flames being like a fireplace in someone's fucking place. I don't know.
It's in the wife's place.
Sure.
What's her name?
Couldn't
What
tell
are
ya.
any of their names?
No idea.
Literally, except for Edgar. I know fucking Edgar.
Yeah. And is the younger brother, is his name like Christopher or something?
Okay,
Maybe.
let's establish.
The dog is Max,
The
I'm
dog
gonna-
is Max.
played by a dog named Dax.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's establish it right now. These
Okay.
these characters are not great.
No.
Not great. You don't really like any of them, so it makes it hard
This
to
is
like.
the starkest contrast from Evil Dead Rise to
Yeah.
this movie because I
Yeah.
think that both of them do a lot of things really well,
Mhm.
but the thing
They're
that
just
takes
different things.
Rise way over the edge that makes it my favorite is the characters.
Mhm.
Like you care about everybody in that movie because they do a good job of making you care about. Like they set it up in a way that you're like, this is a family. They're sweet. They're together. They have their own personalities, and you see that in the movie. And like, it doesn't do nearly as much with it as other movies do. Like, it's definitely not the most character work, but like, it puts it a notch above this.
I think it tried to do something like that with not necessarily make you feel good about the family dynamic like they did in Evil Dead Rise, but I think they approached it in the same way. Like Evil Dead Rise was very much, they didn't overdo it with character work. They just kind of like gave you enough information.
Yeah,
It didn't overload. I don't feel like they overloaded information in this one. Too. I think they approached it the same way. It was just what information it was just wasn't interesting enough.
Yeah.
And I think the characters weren't memorable in any way. And
No.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like they probably do give you a similar amount of information in this one. It's just that they don't like do it in a way that the movie doesn't care about the information.
no.
In the other one, the movie cares about the information.
Sure.
Everything that they talk about with each character kind of comes back in some way.
Yeah.
And so, like, it matters. It's like, this kid likes music, and that matters because he's going to be the one to figure out the record thing.
Sure.
And, like, every little bit works.
Mhm.
And the whole arc with the aunt is that she is feeling conflicted about the fact that she's pregnant, and there's a lot of stuff going. So that matters to the plot of the movie in ways that none of what happens in this movie matters as far as the characters.
And
Because it's just, there are these people, here's what you need to know about them to know that they're different people, and then now this is going to happen to them.
Yeah.
Unrelated.
One of them's French.
Yeah.
I think, but what makes this movie better than Evil Dead 2013 with the character, because I remember that was a huge problem with Evil Dead 2013 is you really don't care about those characters. You really don't. But in this one, at least they do stuff that doesn't make me feel nothing a lot of the times. I'm feeling something. It's just like not great,
Well, and like spoiler, so a lot of the plot of this one is like revolving around
the mom.
abusive relationships.
Sure.
And like bad family dynamics that like are like the way you're treated is designed to make you feel trapped and like you need this and you have to stay in this and we're the only thing that give you value. And I don't think that part's badly done.
No.
I just don't know that it's
Done that well either.
It's also not done that well. This movie, at least, especially I watched it twice. I watched it once and I loved it, and I watched it again. I still loved it, but on the second watch, I really felt like, man, I don't get the catharsis the way I'd like to with that whole arc, and we can get to that later. But
or we just get to it now. I think it's fun.
Yeah, we can get to it now. We can do whatever you want.
No, I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, so I guess from there, the big thing is the funeral's the next thing.
Yeah.
The funeral
At the construction
meet the-
site.
Yeah.
which is a good bit. You meet the family of this guy, mom and a dad, and there's just like a weird energy about them. They're like they're very like passive aggressive towards the wife. It just in other little ways. So you could see that it's a very relatable dynamic that you've seen before.
Yes,
and you're
definitely.
Like, ugh, gross. This isn't fun. So they have the funeral for him, and then the dad does, like, the dad goes to check on the coffin.
Yeah, before he gets cremated, he wants to have like a final goodbye.
Which is weird. Because that was
more
cool.
more on this scene. This movie being hilarious. They are playing this really dramatic and honestly great music for the funeral scene. Like I think it's maybe used a bit too much in a couple spots later in the movie, but it's cool the way they're doing this, and it's like their wedding song, and it's a whole thing, and then it like. The music cuts off and you like just see him like struggling to get the coffin to roll down this ramp, and it's really funny, and then immediately jumps to like him like the guy that's going to cremate the body
coffin,
he's like putting in earbuds and like jamming out to a song, and it's really fucking cool.
It's
just
it's funny too.
It's very funny.
It's like just no one gives a shit about this guy who died. It's really funny. The family does, but no one else does, which I think is kind of what they're trying to get at.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Kind of. I don't know.
That's something, I'll take it.
But yeah, dad has final goodbye, and they try to do the thing where, he's like, they're trying to show him like he's very much like a tough guy, not very emotional. And then the moment when he's alone, and then he hears like a knock on the door, and so he like does the toxic masculinity thing, right? And I saw it, and I was like, I see what you're doing, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like that convincing or anything, but it's fine.
Yeah. It's not like it's done badly at all. It's just
irrelevant in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
he starts hearing, because he thought it was a knock at the door.
That's right. Yeah.
But it's coming from inside the coffin.
Oh.
And so he's like, oh no, my son's alive. I need to like tear this coffin open. And then he like pops out, but we don't really get to see him.
Yeah.
And then the guy who was going to cremate him, he walks in, and you still don't get to see the guy, but you get to see his reaction to it. He's like, oh, what the fuck? And then he gets like brutally murdered.
We assume.
Off screen.
Yeah.
You do see that he, the dad gets his arm burned.
Yes.
From him being grabbed.
Evil
There's
Dead
like
burn.
a hand. Yep.
Yeah.
I got the bit too. Every time something would do that, I was like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I do get it. It is Evil Dead burn. That is why we're calling it. They didn't do it any of the other times in Evil Dead ever, but they're doing it for this movie because it's cool.
Well,
or did they?
They kind of, I don't know. It was more of like a setting thing for Evil Dead Rise. Where it was like, oh, because it's in like
a
tall
high-rise
building.
Yeah.
And then also like the title sequence where the body like it rises into rise.
So cool.
But it's very over the top in this one.
This movie did remind me of how much I liked Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah.
At times I was like, which is fine. Yeah. But there's still really good moments in this movie. So yeah, that happens. They cut to where they're driving to their house. Whose house?
Yes, they're driving to the vacation. It used to be the vacation home for the family, but they gave it to the little brother at some point.
Yeah, and he has not been
taking care of it. It looked like
not at all.
Yeah. It also is the place where our main character married her husband.
Yes.
And they're
I
having
want to
like
say Luke or something.
Sure.
It might be Luke.
Yeah. And also where
I want to say Luke.
You
doesn't
can.
fucking matter.
You can say Luke all you
You
want.
can say Derek, probably. Derek's a good abusive husband name.
Yeah.
It's also where
Jabronathan.
there you go.
Norbit.
Norbit.
I want to say Norbit. Can we call this episode Norbit for no reason?
Yeah.
Like we're actually doing Evil Dead Burn, but we call it Norbit.
Yeah,
People
it's
think we're
Norbit.
just doing that movie.
Yeah.
In parentheses,
That'll
2026.
really capitalize on the hype around Evil Dead Burn.
Yeah.
But this house is also where the grandpa used to stay and like do all of his weird Evil Dead shit that we're gonna get into later.
Yeah,
'cause
Evil
it's
Dead
important.
Grandpa.
Evil Dead Grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sequel. That's the sequel.
Evil Dead Grandpa.
I hate when I have an
And
Evil
that's-
Dead Grandpa.
And in that movie, all of the Deadites are gonna just like they're gonna like grab people and be like, Grandpa. They're just gonna say it over and every time. Every time there's.
They're gonna say, Grandpa.
Fucking love a deadite.
Peepaw.
Anyway,
Pop.
poo poo.
Pawpaw.
Rah.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy. Thank you. Thank
Dude,
you.
what else happened? You know,
Mom goes into the attic and she's all like, "Why the fuck didn't you throw away old Grandpa's shit? I'm gonna kill him."
I'm gonna kill
I'm
you
gonna
and
kill
kill
him.
Grandpa. You should have
Yeah.
thrown it away, little brother.
Yeah, she's all like,
I want to say Todd.
"Grandpa,
Go ahead.
Grandpa abandoned the fuck out of us, and I hate that man. You should too. Let me wad up this photo." And then she's like, "Throw this shit out." And then they go back down. Oh, well, they also have a whole conversation about how, the main character lady, feels like nobody likes her in this family, and she shouldn't be around. And spoiler alert,
That's
nobody
true,
likes her, and
And she
shouldn't
not
be around.
She shouldn't be for her sake. Shouldn't be around.
Yeah.
them.
But so they go here anyway, and then when they're up in the attic and it's just the son and the mother, the mom's like, "Why the fuck did you invite her?" And he's like,
It's his
"Because
wife?
it's his wife, you bitch."
Yeah.
And then they go down, and they
have dinner.
they're gonna have dinner, and Dad's being all weird. He's in the shed.
You know why?
Because
He's a deadite.
he's a dadite.
Dadite.
Ooh.
He is a
There we
dadite.
go. Yeah, he's down in the basement and he's like talking to his son and
Yeah,
it looks like he's going to hurt himself.
yeah,
And then wife comes in and she like does the like Black Widow thing where she wraps her legs around him and flips him. And
Yeah.
then steals the knife.
yeah.
And then she's like, "Nuh-uh." And then
Not Dad's wife, but the
no, that would
Yeah.
be mom.
French wife.
Yeah.
French wife, yes.
French wife.
They really needed to make memorable characters so we could say their names better.
It's
I'm gonna look it up
um
because it's gonna drive me crazy.
but yeah, so she
All right,
stops.
look
She
it up.
stops
Just
him.
don't tell us though.
She
I will.
stops him from stabbing himself in the wrist.
Yeah, not even like a cut.
yeah, he's not gonna-
He's just
yeah.
gonna go down. He's going into it.
And she takes the
Get
knife
into it, yeah.
and she puts it in her pocket and zips up her pocket.
Yeah,
And they
I
make a
didn't
point of being like, she fucking zipped this into her pocket. Check it out.
Yeah, I didn't like
Um,
that close up. I'm like, I
yeah.
don't like zip up pockets. Don't show me that shit.
It pisses me off because of later. And we can talk about that.
Eventually. How
but
long is this episode?
She
already?
goes upstairs and she's all like, "Oh, sorry, I fucking broke the dishes," because he's like, Don't tell my wife. Don't tell my wife.
Don't tell
Don't tell my wife.
Don't tell my wife.
And she's like, "All right, dude, I'm taking your knife.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell my wife. Take my knife." And they go upstairs and they have dinner, and during the dinner, everything's fucking awkward. And French wife is like, "Hey, I think that I'm probably not going to keep running the restaurant." And
Yeah,
the
the
mom-
restaurant. I don't think we established
Yeah.
at all. The like bar restaurant place that they were at in the beginning. The husband owned that.
yeah, and she does the accounting for it.
And she
And the mom was like, you're the fucking worst. You have to run the restaurant. It's the legacy. It's his legacy. You're so fucked up for that." And she's like, I don't even know how to run a restaurant. That's not what I want to do. And she's like, "No, you fucking have to." And then the dad is like, "Yeah, you fucking have to," and he kills the dog.
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't
oh,
like that.
Fuck, but grandma's there the whole time.
Grandma is
Grandma
there.
is there the whole time. And she has some sort of debilitating old person senility thing going on. She's
Dementia.
maybe got
Chlamydia.
Alzheimer's or
She's got
dementia.
chlamydia.
Or, yeah. She might have chlamydia.
She's got chlamydia.
She could just have like cobalt poisoning.
She has tetanus.
She's got. She might have tetanus. She was playing in the junkyard earlier. But
She ate a rusty
she
nail.
keeps trying to drink wine the entire time. And they're like, "No, stop, Grandma."
Also,
Fucking stop.
Dad's literally killing a dog right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't like that. Go
No.
figure.
And then
Yeah,
they,
that was bad.
They take Dad. They try and take Dad to the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
because
They don't
they're-
do anything
yeah,
about that
they're
fucking
like,
dog.
Well, the dog's dead.
yeah. They do bury it.
Yes. And then
Not very well.
No.
no, not well enough. But yeah, and then Grandma's like, "Oh, they left without saying goodbye."
Yeah.
It's very clear early on that like, okay, Grandma's here for comedic relief.
Grandma's here to make you
I'm
laugh.
on board with it.
Yeah, that is your sense of humor.
I think we
everything that
also
Grandma
missed
did.
the moment, but earlier they do a scene where they're trying to put Grandma on the chair that takes her upstairs, and like the French wife and girlfriend are trying to like buckle her in, and she's like freaking out. She's like, "You're trying to steal my money," and I love it.
It was
it's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now they're in the car. They're driving with Daddy-O.
Big Dad.
And because Dad stabbed himself.
Yes.
Yes, he stabbed himself with the corkscrew.
Mm-hmm.
Because also throughout the dinner, the French wife is trying to take away all of the sharp things, and it's really funny.
It's
really
really
funny.
funny. Like the dad just keeps like looking for sharp things to kill himself with, and like she's having a serious conversation and has to like take
It's like
sharp
he's
things.
a child.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much like that.
It's really good.
It's funny.
And
This
I
movie's so
yeah,
funny.
At one point, she's like, "I'll take that." Like actually, like saying out loud, she's like, "No, that's mine."
No, I'll do that.
Which
But
is
yeah.
crazy because, like, how are you not recognizing how insane that scenario is?
Yeah.
Grief.
But so
Anyway, they're in the car,
they're in
yeah.
the car.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make this car crash." And so they crashed.
Mhm.
I don't remember how.
it's a very weak crash, by
It
the way.
is
Very weak.
What
yeah.
they show inside the car does not match what happens with that car at all.
and
She like whips that wheel, and then it goes.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the drone shot of it, like too. I'm like, oh shit, they definitely got like a cool crash on here, and then they did not.
No.
Yeah.
It literally just kind of slows down into a ditch,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And then the guy like really tries to reach and kill the girlfriend to younger brother, and younger brother's like, huh. And literally he gets
It's
out of
so
the car.
bad. It's so bad. He sucks.
He
Yeah.
gets out of the car, like he like tries to stop him for a second. There's a point where he has a gun pointed towards the dad, and then he can't shoot him.
Yeah. Dad does the whole like Heath Ledger Joker thing, and
Where he goes, "Do you want to know about my
Yeah,
scar?"
where he
He's like-
kills himself.
he's like, "Go ahead, make my day." That the famous line
Hit
from
me.
John Batman. Yeah, but yeah. So the son like gets out of the car completely, and he's like he does the reactions like there's nothing he can do. Like he's reacting to watching his girlfriend get murdered, but he's doing it
There's
like
so many things.
like
to do.
there's no way he could do anything. He's like, "Oh no, oh fuck," and you're like, "Dude, just do anything,
yeah.
literally anything."
There's a point where he gets out of the car to look inside the car, really shocked and appalled.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
And
like,
it's
"What's
like-
going on in here?"
yeah. The only reason that the girlfriend lives as long as she does is because she pulls a fire extinguisher out from under the seat and like turns the car into like a giant powder ball for a second,
Yeah.
which
'cause
looks
she-
really cool.
Yeah, that's how
But
you
then
beat 'em.
also made me not realize that it was snowing in the scene because it was snowing.
it was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And also she gets killed by the car seat head.
Yeah.
yes,
Probably the coolest image for me out of this movie.
Definitely the best use of a car seat headrest in any movie I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
yeah.
Watch Mojo's top 10 car seat headrest scenes in a movie.
Yes. Also,
I
this
would
has
make
the
a joke
scene.
about any of their songs, but I don't know them.
Yeah, they're not that good, so it's okay.
This has the scene from the trailer where the fingers
Yes.
get chopped off,
Oh, that's
and I knew that was coming in this movie because I saw the trailer.
Gross.
Mhm.
But that one still got me. I was like, "Oh, ouch! Oh, ouch! Look at
Oh,
that! Ouch!"
Yeah.
Because the way that's one thing I liked about this scene that like I thought it really like catches you off guard with that one. I think in a way that I didn't think it would be able to when they showed that in the trailer. But your favorite scene? You said a thing, Joey.
Did I?
Yes.
Deadite?
Or you said I really liked this scene or something about.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying that my favorite. I said that like my favorite imagery from the movie was the car seat
Oh, just the okay.
through the face.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
really
good.
cool. That's
Yeah.
striking imagery.
It
as-
is.
Visceral,
It
if
is.
you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we started talking about car seat headrest,
Yeah.
a band that I don't really know anything about.
So at this point, the French wife gets attacked by the dog,
Yes.
Alice is her name,
and
by the way.
bad
Of course, it's Alice.
bad happens about that.
What does that mean?
Doesn't she like kill the dog harder once the dog comes to fight her?
No,
Didn't
No.
she kill the dog harder?
no, I don't.
She
think
just
so.
comes inside.
I don't think the dog dies again. Thank God.
No,
I would have had a hard time.
Well, the
Remember
dog does die again. Spoiler
what?
alert.
You don't have to say spoiler. Fun fact: everything we've said about this movie has been a spoiler, so I don't think we need to say that for the rest
I
of
don't
it.
because the dog is hanging out with Edgar, right?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. But no, I know that. But I thought that the dog attacked her, and then she fucking threw the dog really hard or something, and then it seemed like it was dead. Part 2, because she gets away from the dog and back inside.
She does because she's out in the shed, right?
Yeah, she's out in the shed.
Where
Throwing
all
away
the,
the dishes.
all the grandpa stuff was dumped.
She's out in the shed throwing away the dishes, and then she finds the book
Yeah, she
that
finds
has
the
all the
Necronomicon.
no.
I don't think any of this is important.
It's not the.
to be
It's not.
honest.
There is no Necronomicon in this
She
movie.
finds pages that
Yeah.
could be
Yeah,
theoretically
there
from a
isn't.
Necronomicon.
It's copied. It's stuff that they wrote down.
Ooh.
It's shit that they wrote down.
She finds pages of
interesting?
stuff
She finds a journal
with words that does like the same thing that a Necronomicon does, except it's like loose leaf this time.
Yeah.
Um,
She found a loose leaf Necronomicon.
Yeah.
She found a Necronomicon somebody printed at Staples.
exactly. And
It
then
is-
she doesn't read all of it.
Yeah.
It is cool that like it doesn't need a Necronomicon.
not a sponsor. Sorry.
It doesn't
Yeah.
need a Necronomicon because there was already a Deadite from the last movie that just made its way
Yeah.
in.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
upset
cool.
that there's not one. It's just interesting that there's not one.
Yeah.
Does that make
Um,
that scene pointless then?
Yes. I don't know. I don't even remember
What's-
what the
what do you
scene it
mean?
was, so I'm just gonna say it was.
When she's reading the stuff and it's like, oh, I say something, evil gets
Yeah, 'cause
closer. I
nothing
say
else-
something else, evil gets closer, and then she's like, fuck this. And it's like, okay, but all this stuff is still happening, right?
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
Would it have just made it?
it would have made it.
worse?
It would have made another one. That was another one coming,
Ooh.
and then she
Yeah.
was like, "Fuck this," and so that's why it's only the one. It would have been her. She would have gotten got. That's
Maybe.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
it
like
does,
that now.
Yeah, it does still like take over
Yeah.
the entire family. Spoiler alert.
Except for her.
Except for her, because she's French.
Yeah, French. You can't.
Yeah, they don't have Evil Dead over there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, but so she goes inside. The son like opens the door and walks in backwards like a fucking freak, and then
guy can't walk forwards, idiot. Sees his dad kill his girlfriend. Can't walk forwards anymore. Fucking weird Zoolander copy ass piece of. By the way, Zoolander.
Yeah.
How is that coming?
It's not.
All right,
but it should.
Moving on.
it's not, but it should, and it could, and it would,
and it might,
and
it will.
No, it absolutely will,
Yeah.
because if we don't, then we're crime. We're false advertising.
That's
we're gun
true.
in a mouth, but not a trigger pulling.
Did the younger brother remind you guys of Anton Yelkin
Yes.
from Star Trek?
Yes.
Yeah. That guy died.
Yeah, sad about that.
Did you guys hear how
Fucked
that guy
up about
died?
I didn't know
car
that.
shit. Car
Yeah.
back up. Car was not in gear park. Car
Yeah,
was not
so-
in park, in neutral instead.
No, that's the thing. Like the car, like was I
thought
think
he was-
parked how it was supposed to be, but there was a recall on parts of that car, and so
Yeah.
it rolled down the hill and crushed him to death
Against his
and-
own gate.
against his own will.
Why are we talking about that? That's horrible.
It's sad. It's really
yeah,
sad.
and then like a day later, those cars got recalled.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Super fucked up.
totally recalled.
Remember me?
Remember me,
how
Whale?
Remember me, Whalefall?
Remember me, Whalefall. Put that on the poster too.
Oh fuck. But Yeah, so at this point,
But, yeah.
the girlfriend knocks on the door. She's all like, "Fucking let me in, yo."
Great
What
accent.
kind of accent was
I don't know.
that?
Different
I don't know,
one.
man.
He's from different.
Yeah. So she
So they
walks
let her
in, and she has a car seat headrest through her face.
Yeah,
And then she pulls it out, and she's like, "Whoa, isn't that crazy?" And then
Yeah.
she goes over to the dining room table, and she drinks a candle, and she's like, "Whoa, isn't that crazy?" Because
All right.
I'm a deadite.
and you know I have to do this. You know I have to do this.
Drink a candle.
I think that that's the dumbest shit in the world. Drinking the candle wax.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just like it's such a the Deadites. We've seen Deadites do so much crazy shit where they're like, I'm gonna take a knife and fucking stab it through my eye,
Yeah.
and it's like I'm gonna drink candle wax. It's like, yeah, I could do that and be fine. I would be fine if I did that. I'd have candle wax in my mouth and that would suck.
And it will harden in your throat.
But like,
Probably
I
feel
would,
weird.
I would be okay. I
Yeah.
could do that right now and it would be fine.
Wouldn't it be hot?
Yeah, it'd be hot, but you can pour candle wax. I've poured candle wax on my arm. You pour wax on yourself when you're waxing,
Sometimes
and it just cools really fast
It
because
cools
it's wax.
very fast.
So like it'd be like eating food that's a little too hot. You'd be like, and then it'd go away
Yeah. That's the-
immediately.
see, that's
Also, your mouth is wet and your skin is not, or at least my skin generally isn't.
Mm,
So like the wet would also help with the cooling.
yeah.
I'm like, this matters not.
I don't think it was supposed to be scary. I think she was just thirsty, and that was the closest thing.
If that's true, good movie.
If it's not, bad movie.
Yeah, that's kind of my complaint with all of these newer Evil Dead movies is that the Deadites kind of suck. Cause like I'm so used to like
Yeah.
the Deadites being like weird fucking dudes.
I wish they would quit with the like, oh, it's just a guy, but he's kind of scary zombie looking.
Yeah.
Like
do
make
you remember
make a guy
Ed?
with crazy fucking teeth in
Yeah.
his mouth.
Do you remember like Ed from Evil Dead 2?
Yeah.
Where he's just like the whole time.
God damn.
Or like
so cool.
what's her face in the
It's like Beetlejuice
in the
shit,
basement.
but like more.
and then she has like a long neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Swallow your soul, swallow your soul.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
remember
Yeah.
that.
Give me some of that shit in my
And
mouth.
now it's just like, oh,
Shit in my
I'm a
mouth.
person, but like I have yellow contacts or
Are
something.
you filming this?
just trying to make sure it's.
Yeah,
Just trying to make sure you're acting right.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
thank you.
That was a bit just for me.
Yeah, no, I'm so with you, Joey. I hate it that they're all. I think that like we've gotten some good Deadites that they're like acted well and look scary. I'm on board for that, and they don't all have to be like fucking weird monsters.
But there should be some.
There should be some.
We've had like one, which was like the weird amalgamation at the end of her eyes.
yes, and that was cool.
That was so
I
cool.
liked that a
Mhm.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. More of that, please.
More of that.
They tried to do something in this one. We'll keep going though.
Yeah.
Somehow she's dead on the floor. Not dead on the floor. What happened there?
What?
The girlfriend, right?
So no.
After the candle wax or what?
Candle wax happens, then she fucking fights everybody for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get to I think we send grandma upstairs, or maybe we
Is
already
that
did.
when they
during,
send grandma
during
upstairs?
during like the
Yes.
big fight.
There's
they
a big
send
fight and they send grandma, upstairs.
up the stairs, and boy
Yeah.
howdy was that the
That's
best
the piece
scene
de resistance
in that
of this
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Cause I loved it because like Dalen, you were already laughing, and then I had to like point it out. I was like, "That's fucking Bruce Campbell on the wall right there."
Yeah.
And then I saw it, which also I didn't realize till after the movie. The grandpa they're talking about is Ash,
I get
I
it could be, yeah.
I
right?
don't-
I mean, why else would his picture be on the wall?
I think that
I mean,
it's
I-
unrelated.
Who else was going? Oh, it's just unrelated.
I think that the picture's there for fun and
Yeah,
the
I
grandpa's
think
there for plot.
it might just be a bit, but it could be him.
that's what I thought they were trying to
I
do.
don't think, for one thing, I think that they do name him and it's not Ash, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, and
I don't
also
remember them
wouldn't they
naming
be Williams then?
Yeah. Also, he wouldn't be old enough.
Yeah. Also, I don't think the grandma was his type.
True.
Yeah, I know. That was a lot of.
Well,
maybe
that
it's
I would
wrong.
believe.
So maybe it's not Ash.
I don't think it's Ash.
I don't think it's Ash.
Because
Okay,
also I
thank
don't
God.
see Ash joining the circle of wise men or whatever.
No, he would be very against that.
Yeah.
He would be like, "You guys are dumb."
Which
and
is that's
stupid."
new information, isn't it? Or is that what is
Yeah, I
it?
think
Yeah,
so.
it's like a
That's new shit.
it's like a weird cult. I was wondering because I haven't seen it since we last covered it. I'm wondering if
Mhm.
they talked about that at all in Rise, because I know they had all
I don't
those audio
think so.
recordings, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think
They
I think
might
it's
have mentioned
implied
it.
in this that this is a continuation of what we were hearing on that, but I don't think that they say anything about it in that. By name at least.
Yeah,
Yeah. But so the whole fight scene goes down, lots of shit happens. And then I think that we get to a point where kind of people are down for the count, but brother goes into the kitchen and gets a weapon, and it doesn't go well for him. He ends up impaled on stuff in the dishwasher.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
another trailer
Lame.
moment.
That's kind of lame too.
That was a
wasn't it?
trailer moment that I also was like, I just don't care that much about that.
I thought it was pretty lame.
It's-
It just
yeah,
looked. It was
it's
another thing that
fine.
looked like it wouldn't hurt that bad.
They really tried to make it because they were showing her sharpening those skewers from the
Yeah, didn't-
and she was putting those in there, and I was like, ooh, that's not scary.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because
though.
they always do this like setup for like, ooh, here's the thing, look at this, and this is
Yeah.
probably gonna hurt somebody later, but it's like,
it's skewers.
yeah,
Where you can make a
I mean,
shish kebab.
that for sure would hurt. If that happened to me in real life, my day would be ruined, my week would be ruined, I'd be in the hospital. But like in Evil
The
Dead
context
movies,
of
it's
Evil
just that's
Dead,
not anything.
we're okay.
That's just not anything.
Yeah. It was. Why is it more brutal when they kill the dog?
Yeah.
I hated that, man.
Yeah.
I didn't talk about that enough. I did not like that. I don't want to see that in a movie. The only dog death in a horror movie that I've been like, all right, fine, is The Thing, because they do some cool shit with that. But
Oh, fucking sick in that movie. I'm
Yeah.
so okay with it in that movie because that movie's great.
but also I
In
don't
this
love it.
movie, I don't love it. I'm more on board with it because I think Deadite Dog is cool.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Eventually,
But,
there's like a scene with the dad
um,
outside, and then the deadite dog comes. I'm like, all right, you almost got me. If they didn't show it and the deadite dog just showed up, I'd be on board.
Yeah.
I'd be so on board.
That's
I'd be like,
fair.
oh
They
fuck
wouldn't
yeah.
really have to like have done anything with the dog getting killed.
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
Yeah, if they just had like, you know that Edgar's outside and then you see the dog go outside
That's enough.
and he doesn't come back.
Yeah,
That's
that
enough.
would work.
Like that would still make me sad to see
Yeah.
that. I'd be like, I can do the implicate. Like it's enough
Yeah.
of a horror to like not see that and know that dog died,
Yeah.
right? But whatever. Teach their own.
For
Evil
sure.
Dead definitely wouldn't do that. It is the thing that Evil Dead would do is kill the dog.
Yeah.
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 So yeah,
not
there's
the,
that
not the
fight.
first time we've had an Evil Dead kill a dog.
Grandma goes upstairs with Bruce Campbell on the
Yes.
stairs
Wall.
on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great cameo, very funny. And it's also
bit.
did we say it was like it's literally just a headshot too. It's not like
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell and it's literally a
It-
Bruce Campbell
yeah.
Yeah,
headshot.
it could have
Yeah.
been signed.
I literally looked. It could have been signed.
Yeah.
I looked up Bruce Campbell headshot on Google, and it was one of the third images.
Yeah.
I think one of the third.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to say one of the first either, does it?
Yeah.
All right.
No, it doesn't.
What else is happening?
Yeah, basically. Oh, and so this is one of the scenes early on where they're like, "Hey, check out. Remember things from
Yeet.
other movies?" He's got a carving, an electric carving knife for carving a turkey,
yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, remember when what's her
Evil
face
Dead
cut her?
2013.
Yeah, when one of the characters cut her arm off with that in Evil Dead 2013. Wasn't that
I don't
scary?
remember that.
And then he doesn't use it, and she doesn't use it. Nobody uses it, and I know that that's the whole bit. which Riley had to tell me that was the whole bit. But I think that's annoying.
Yeah,
because
It is annoying.
because the thing is, you can do that, but then you have to do something better.
yeah,
Like you can be like, oh, this thing, but then the thing that you replace it with has to be better, and it never was.
yeah. They don't. They do that
Mhm.
3 times.
Yes.
because they do that with the electric knife thingy. They do that with the chainsaw.
Yep.
And then they do that with the dagger,
Yep.
where they have the cool looking dagger.
Yep.
And then they're like, actually, it's this lame ass little piece of shit right here.
Yeah. They tried to do the.
Oh, we didn't even.
They
we've
tried
not
to do
talked
the
about
fucking Last Crusade shit with that. They were like, "Oh, Jesus wouldn't drink out of this dagger.
They,
Jesus was a carpenter. He
We've
would
ex-
drink out of a piece of shit."
We've ignored why the fuck the Deadites found the guy. The Will
Yeah.
is his name. The guy who crashed the car.
Yeah.
The whole reason why they're there is they're looking for a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kandarian dagger.
Yep.
Yeah, and you assume it's because that it kills them.
Yes, they want to
Yes.
destroy it. They,
Mhm.
they, I think they state that early on in the movie that like it's the one thing, like it's one of the things on the tapes.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's like, I've hidden the weapon, and it's the one thing that can kill them, and I've hidden it in this special way because otherwise they'll know about it and they'll try to destroy it.
Which
the
I
special
thought-
way is putting it in a bucket of other knives.
Which I think is a little.
Very confusing though, because I thought it was supposed to be the thing that was wrapped up in the little hole in the beginning. He went downstairs. There was a pin that rolled down there, and he pulled a thing out of a hole, and there was a thing that was wrapped up in a thing and a thing.
Yeah.
I really liked though with Evil Dead that the way you did kill them is just like mutilating them entirely, like how Evil Dead Rise ended. Like that's how you kill them, is you have to absolutely fuck them up,
Yeah,
and it just creates more fun. And so when you bring like a little dagger that kills them, there's less fun you can have with that.
you're right,
Can I-
but this was already a thing.
Yeah, the Kandarian dagger was in, I think, both of the original movies.
Yeah.
Did they kill anyone with it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Yeah,
also in the
but
TV
it
show.
looks sick as hell in
It
the
does.
movies
Yeah.
because it looks like the one that she stabs him with first, which is
The
it's
weird,
got
like,
the
bone one.
Yeah,
They weren't looking for it then, though, were they? In those movies,
uh,
were they looking for the dagger?
It was
it
no,
was there
just
already
there,
because
yeah.
it was with the artifacts that they had taken.
Mm.
Like it was with the Necronomicon and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
It's
it's not that important because it's not
They don't
most
do
of
anything
the
with it,
deaths.
yeah.
Well, they use it, and I think it's cool, and I think it's a cool prop, and I don't mind that it's not the only thing he uses to kill things, but I think it's cool that it's in there.
Yeah.
I don't like the way it's used in this, really.
No.
yeah, they use it once and stab a guy in the chest and he dies.
I think they
And
use
the dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say they stabbed the dog with it. That was the thing we were gonna get to later, and now is later. But yeah, I don't know. A bunch of shit happens after this. It doesn't. It kind of like everything after this moment is like Evil Dead shit.
Yeah,
We're doing
shit's
the
going
thing
down.
now.
Yeah,
There's a lot of fighting. So we go outside. One of the biggest moments that happens in the thing now is they go outside there because Edgar's out there. They're like, "Oh, we fucking gotta leave," because the brother kills his girlfriend really brutally with the dishwasher door.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which I do think that's kind of funny to take the because he got flattened on the dishwasher door and then he was like, "I'm gonna kill you with that now." But god damn it, smashed her head way too much, and then they're like, "Okay, we gotta get out of here." So they go outside, and then Edgar's there, and he's all like, "Hey, baby,"
Talking to his son.
Yeah. He's like,
Gross.
he's like, "Hey, baby,
Gross.
check this out," and then
He's
he
not
shoots
like that.
himself 3 times.
He does. That was
in the
pretty
head,
cool.
and it was pretty cool. I really liked the first one. Was great because like they do the muzzle flash in his mouth and it lights up the inside of his. It looks really cool, and then you see the smoke come out of the hole on the back of his head. Sick.
Mm.
So yeah, good shit. And then Dogite rolls up later after they go inside, and then they from then on are keeping an eye on the outside, but also they've locked. No, He hasn't smashed girlfriend to death because she's in the basement. Right now, she's in the basement.
Okay.
I don't. There's a lot of
Because
yeah.
while they're outside dealing with dad shooting himself 3 times, she turns up the heat, which doesn't matter to the
No.
plot at all.
I don't even fucking remember that. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
I want to get.
She was like, "I'm gonna make it really hot," and then they come inside and there's like heat pouring out of the vents and stuff, and it's like, "Oh, that's gonna matter," and then it doesn't.
No.
When do they
Do they make out?
No, hold on. I was gonna get to that's later, but I wanted to get to the weed whacker part. Is that before that, or is that after? When do they get the
after.
weed whacker?
After?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the dad was like trying to gas it up in the shed, and then he went all Evil Dead.
That weed whacker was the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
And then
I was like, I've never seen a weed whacker like that. It's got a saw blade on it.
I feel like it's a real tool. I
I'm
don't
sure it is.
know that it's used for what they were.
But we'll definitely
Good
know what they were
murder?
using it.
No. But I mean, like what Dad was going to use it for. Like when he was initially gassing
Yeah.
it up. Like it's like you don't need that right now. I don't think.
No.
You for sure don't need that.
Yep. So there's that, and then that was stupid. Eventually, there's like a scene with the mom who has made a big deal about the family being like a huge part of her life, right?
Yeah.
That's what she does, everything for the family. And they do this scene where like he's a deadite and he's like convincing her
Yeah.
that this is what she always needed, and she like, cause she's a bitch the whole movie, and she like goes in for this gross ass kiss with this deadite, and then she comes out of it and her eyes are yellow, and it's like really cool because you're like, oh fuck, that's how she became a deadite. That's so interesting and cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I've never seen someone like just choose. I'm like, you know what? I am gonna join them, right? Even while they're doing crazy stuff. And then like the next scene, like you have to figure out that she's actually not crazy yet. She's not a full on deadite yet. She
Nope.
just made out with one,
Yeah.
which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed by that too.
I was like, oh, now she's a deadite and is gonna chase. I thought that was gonna,
because they also established before that scene that like apparently saliva can transmit deadite. Because they do a whole thing with the girlfriend pulling out grandma's dentures and licking
sucking on
them
'em,
and then
going
putting them back. Yeah, and then it's like, oh, now you're on my side.
Mhm.
Now you're on my side because my spit in your mouth.
That's right.
Evil Dead grandma.
Evil Dead grandma. That's the okay.
Yeah.
So there's that they forget about that she's a deadite because, and then they argue. I don't fucking remember, dude. I don't remember. It's all a jumble.
It's a lot of stuff.
Everybody's a deadite. They all fight. Dad shoves his son's face into his son's dead girlfriend's hole.
I remember that.
That used to be her
He's
face.
like, be proud of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Be
like,
proud of the fact that you watched this happen from a car from
Yeah.
outside of it.
Dad and son fight a lot for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Mom
That guy goes through a lot.
and Evil Dead grandma fights with daughter. Mom is not Evil Dead deadite yet.
What are you saying right now? I can't even like follow you right now.
Mom
Like,
is not an Evil Dead deadite.
I'm like, there's so many buzzwords.
I'm so fucking lost, man.
Okay. Grandma fighting French wife.
Yes,
Fuck
and then she
fighting.
puts her face on the blade. She's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, my daughter, aka the mother,
Yeah.
turn
Go ahead
this
and turn
thing-
this bitch
turn
on."
this shit on for
Yeah.
me." But then she straps her straps
Yeah.
Evil Dead grandma to the chair
Yes.
and then sends her back
She stabs
down.
her in the eye and sends her down the stairs. And
Yeah.
it's
And
hilarious.
it's so slow.
It's
Yeah,
so funny.
yeah.
Um,
At some point, she's in because the dad's there, right? The dad's there after she sends her down the stairs.
Yeah.
And then they
And
go
he's
into
scary.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then she crawls up into the attic and she finds the knife,
Yes.
the fake knife. and then the real knife.
Yeah, she tests out all the stabby knives on the brother,
Yeah.
and then eventually she gets the right one, and it's boring. But it
Yeah.
does say it says Kandarian dagger or something on it. And I
Yeah,
think
they
that's
used the
hilarious.
word.
It says, "Hello, my name is Kandarian
Yeah.
Dagger."
And then now that she's got the dagger,
She's-
mom breaks in because she's a Deadite now,
Mhm.
and instead of stabbing her with the dagger, the French wife decides to go out on the roof.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you dumbass.
And then she drops the knife.
She drops the knife.
As you do.
Then she goes down the chimney with the weed whacker,
Mhm.
and she lights everything on fire, and everybody's dead except,
the guy that you forgot
husband's
about from the
back.
beginning.
The guy.
Except he's like,
they allude. I don't know if we touched on how he was an abusive. They
Yeah.
kept showing flashbacks throughout the movie, showing that he was an abusive boyfriend
fucking piece of shit.
or
that
a
guy.
husband.
Yeah.
And it was like, it really felt like the movie was trying to do what modern horror movies do, where they're trying to tell a message
Yeah.
under the veil of horror,
Yeah.
right? But it just like didn't hit the mark for me on this
Yeah.
one. It felt like they were trying too hard with that message, when it's like, that doesn't really seem like Evil Dead's place, because doing that and then also doing all the insanity that is Evil Dead, like, it doesn't really mesh well, like doing stuff like that, like to have a whole message
Yeah,
on abuse.
I
feel
think-
like
Yeah, like I think you can tell a good meaningful story with an Evil Dead movie, but maybe not this story, or maybe not this story in this way.
it just felt like it was
I don't know.
it just felt like it was weird.
It doesn't work as well as it wants to.
Yeah, and it doesn't not. It's like fine, but when it is just fine, and we're watching an Evil Dead crazy movie, it's like it just kind of takes away from what we're there to see.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah, and they probably could tell it well, but I feel like it's hard because there's just too many other elements that make Evil Dead interesting,
Yeah.
and I don't want to say it's more interesting than that, but it just ends up being more interesting, just all the crazy shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's that. But yeah, that out of the flames comes the guy from the beginning who got in the car wreck, the abusive husband, and he looks shitty. I hate to say, I didn't think he
Yeah.
looked all that good.
I
bad.
had mixed feelings about it because I think that in concept it could be cool. Like I like the first shot you see of him when
Yeah.
he's just in silhouette and you can like
He kind of looks
see
weird
through
though.
his rib cage and stuff. Like I think that's cool.
Kind of looks
It's
like
Terminator-ish.
it kind of looks like the bad guy from Kids Next Door.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He looks like, I don't know. There was just something about I didn't love it, and also maybe it was because I couldn't tell how much it was all CG, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I
was-
think 90%, if not
A lot
all.
of this stuff
And
was CG
I
in this movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
which
I
is
don't-
fine.
I don't think it was bad, but it's not. He was definitely not the most memorable part of any of
No.
it, and
No.
and he probably should have been the way they set him up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
It just added an extra like 10 minutes to the
Yeah.
movie it felt unnecessary.
yeah, they go to like a construction scene, and they have a whole thing where she falls into this pit that's like got rebar in it, and it goes through her leg, and she's trapped down there, and there's concrete or something pouring in. I don't know. It didn't
They
look
showed
like
it.
concrete.
They showed it like it was going to pour in or something, and then they didn't address it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much shit going on in this movie. Like they wanted to do so many things, and they just abandoned a
But
lot
it
of
did
it.
pour in eventually.
Did it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck!
right?
I
that was
do
the
not
whole-
remember this
yeah.
movie, man.
Yeah.
I watched it with you guys.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Not
it's
under the
okay,
influence of
'cause
anything.
because she gets out.
Yeah. She
She
gets
stabs
out.
the
She
guy.
stabs him.
And then she wins.
She has a whole moment, and it's not bad. It's just more of the same thing that we're talking about. Like it's supposed to be like this triumphant moment of her being like, I'm finally leaving this abusive relationship for good. Like I'm choosing
Sure.
I'm choosing to be out of this, and that's a good. I'm on
Sure.
board with that message. It feels a little contrived. Maybe.
Yeah, it's just fine. I mean, it's not like it's bad.
Fine.
It's not bad. It's just fine, and it's like
it's the thing in this movie that is disappointing to me.
It makes it not fun.
The rest of the
Not as
movie, I
much
think
fun.
I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. It's solid.
It's very
and
funny.
then this part of it, I'm like, this feels like it just wasn't. It didn't get the attention it needed to be what they wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Not everything can be. I do fucking okay. Basically it's all wrapped up now. They call emergency services and she gets rescued and whatever.
It's like one
and
of
then
the
Evil
first
Dead
times.
Grandma.
I feel like it's one of the first times we see cops in a Evil Dead movie, right? No,
We didn't see cops in this.
Nor
we just saw
we just
EMS,
saw
right?
the police or something.
Paramedics, I think. Yeah.
And just some sort of like real life shit coming in. You're like, oh yeah, they have to clean this shit up.
I guess that is
How
a
does that
fair
even
point.
go?
That really doesn't happen in any of the others.
The other ones, like I was programmed to
Even
think
Rise.
like not to worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, because it's very easy to think like, how the fuck? Like, remember at the end of Rise where there's like covered in blood and with the little girl? I'm like, where do you go?
Yeah.
Like, you guys are going
What
to
do you
jail.
do
I don't
now?
know.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to lock you up because they don't know anything.
It's funny. I think the only thing that actually has covered that is Ash versus Evil Dead.
I need to watch that.
You do.
Again.
It's real good.
But
Yeah.
We get a mid-credit scene of Evil Dead Grandma crawling on the road, and somebody because she chopped off her other leg to get out of the chair.
Spoiler alert.
And somebody stops to help her, and she's like, "I'm gonna take your legs. I'm Grandma." And
the movie ends and the credits go really fast.
And then at the very, very end, they're like, "Hey, remember this is the best Deadite of the new stuff? We're bringing her back, even though she's definitely really dead."
Yeah. And then she kills a child.
And she kills a child.
Yes, the mom from Evil Dead Rise shows
that's the
up
movie.
and says, "Mommy's back," and then kills a kid. And I was like, "Aww."
Yeah.
Damn. They're doing the thing that's not what I wanted out of an Evil Dead trilogy that they were going to make. And now it's very trilogy like. And I'm scared. I don't want it to turn into a big like trope.
Well, don't worry, because the
on.
next
The next one's a
movie is in the
prequel.
past.
Yeah. Which is, I was like, well, what is that? I don't care.
No, no.
Whatever.
I
As long as it's fun.
I'm very excited for
I
the
think
next
it's funny that they were like all the like big press releases were like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like the earliest Evil Dead, and I'm like, but no, there is one that's a bit earlier than that.
it feels
It's in
like
the 1300s or something.
it
one.
feels like
yeah.
I don't know what it feels like. Every Evil Dead that's come out since Army of Darkness has been trying to replicate the first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they like ignore it. Like there's some sort of thought behind like Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness is too crazy. We can't even acknowledge that. But it's like, no, that's kind of the fun with it. You know, it feels like they're adding stuff with the whole cult stuff, you know, but which is like, wouldn't that come up in Army of Darkness? Or something like that? You know what I mean? They're just adding a bunch of stuff that's like, it feels like it's in the process of retconning all that.
I don't have a problem with the cult because I feel like that would have been a thing that would have come along later probably, but
Sure.
I do agree that like I don't think the cult needs to exist though.
And also,
if
all
they're
we
not
know
gonna-
about the cult is there was a cult. So
Yeah.
it's not like we know that much anyway.
Yeah.
So it's still fine, but I can just tell they're kind of going like, I'm worried that's what they're going to do. Like they're going to be like, all right, so we kind of hinted that we're going to do a bunch of stuff, and especially with the Mommy's back, they're going to do like this big lore thing in the third one, especially because it's a prequel.
Yeah.
And it's going to kind of step over 2 in Army of Darkness a little bit.
Maybe.
It feels
Yeah.
like it's going to do that.
Probably.
I guess
I'm
we'll
a little
find
worried
out.
about it, is all.
I'm excited about it still. We'll see what happens.
I'm
But,
excited. I love Evil Dead.
yeah.
It'll still be fun.
New one comes out next year.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No.
No?
2028, right?
I thought it was 2027.
It should be 2027. It's already done.
Yeah.
But I really like this movie, and I want to talk about my favorite scenes from it while Joey
ahead.
looks that up.
Do it.
Okay, so one thing I really, really liked, there's after she gets out of the house and she's gotten the dagger back and she's fighting the dog, it's very red. And then she's in the woods and it's super red. And I really like how red it is. It looks really cool. And then when they get to the construction site, it's like yellow. It's like orange. And it's just got this very cool look to it. It reminds me of in the beginning of the movie when they're doing the underwater scenes and it's very like stark white. And it's like, I just like the coloring of different scenes of this movie. I wouldn't say that's necessarily true for me throughout, but those really stand out to me as being super cool. I like that. But my favorite scene is they're running up the stairs and it's right before the Evil Dead grandma fight.
Mm-hmm.
And they're running up the stairs and they're fighting and stuff, and then you see her smash into the mirror on the wall and you realize that everything in the scene was in the mirror. We were seeing that.
Yeah, that was
and
cool.
it was so cool because like when you're watching the movie, it's like, oh, the stairs are on the wrong side. What's happening? And then they do the mirror and it's like, oh my God, it's the stairs were on the wrong side because we were in the mirror. That's sick.
Yeah.
It's very cool. And then also, she takes a piece of the mirror and stabs it into Grandma's eye and sends Grandma down the stairs, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think that's really funny. And then you see Grandma take the glass out of her eye and use it to start sawing her leg off, and it looks so funny.
Yeah, all the bits.
Good shit.
I would say for my favorite scene, it's all the bits, because I was quite underwhelmed, I think. Because it's already been a week. I keep saying, like, I don't remember shit from it.
Yeah.
Because it really was kind of underwhelming. A lot of the stuff, like, stuff that was supposed to be cool or supposed to be crazy. Like, the boiling lake, that was probably the coolest one for what they were
Honestly,
trying to do.
yeah, I'd say so.
That was the most interesting, cool one. And then the rest was just there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad because it makes me, like, the more we talk about it, it makes it sound like I didn't like it. And that's not true. I had a really good time. It's still a good time, and I'd watched this movie over a bunch of others.
Yeah.
A bunch of others we've seen on the show. But I really do think the name carries it a lot. And I think it's closer to Evil Dead 2013 than we would probably like to admit. Or I would like to admit, but I'm admitting it now, so maybe I would like to admit. I think it's closer to Evil Dead 2013 than it is to Rise.
Yeah.
On the spectrum of stuff. But it's not, I would still watch this one over 2013.
Yes.
Yeah, after having seen this one again, like, it's the more time I've had with it to, like, really digest it, I was really loving it. The recency bias was, like, working on me, but now I'm like, now that I've had time to sit with it, it's my least favorite. But, like, 2013 is my actual least favorite. It's my least favorite, neglecting that one.
Yeah.
And I even enjoy that one. I like
Yeah,
them
that
all.
bad either.
I like them all a
Yeah.
lot. But this is my second from the bottom one, because Rise is just so good. I love that one. My all-time favorite is 2. And then Army of Darkness is my second favorite. Like that,
I go back and forth.
It's
between
all
2 and Rise.
but they're all so good. I don't know. Like, even the worst one I still would watch. So
Yeah. Joe, you got a favorite scene, or you want to just go to sleep so bad?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Dalen.
Huh?
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I mean, you worked you had a long day too. You had a longer day.
Yeah, but
Idiot.
I'm all the time being stupid.
Yeah.
My favorite scene was that scene from Whale Fall.
Yeah.
Thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
No, probably the car seat headrest. That whole bit was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of meh on this movie. I think probably a controversial opinion. They should stop making Evil Dead movies. I think they got it right with the first 3, and I feel like all the 3 after them, even though I do like Rise more than this one and Evil Dead 2013, I feel like they're all just like trying to chase something
Sure.
that they're never gonna hit, and it should just be something else.
That's the thing. After I watched Evil Dead Rise, I wasn't getting that vibe that they're trying to chase something. I really wasn't. I thought they were like, we haven't done Evil Dead in a while. Let's do Evil Dead, but like do it in an interesting place to make it just different.
And I think that's why I like it more.
Yeah. And that's why it was like, that's why I will include it in with that, because they weren't trying to, but now in this one, they very much made it like, okay, we're doing this like a Hollywood-ish sequel thing.
I guess that's fair. To me, it just seems like, I don't know, in a lot of ways, I feel like sequels, like, you, depending on how you look at them, they can like ruin a franchise for you. Like if you let them. For me, the big gap between the last of the original trilogy and the newest movies that have come out help me to like not like, they're two separate things in my brain. Like, even though they're using the same lore and they're kind of supposed to be connected, I just really like even with Bruce Campbell making like vocal appearances and stuff in them, like it just feels like a different thing to me, so it really doesn't bother me that it's doing its own thing. And I personally would be fine if they kept making them. I would love it if they lean into like doing zanier shit with it and like have somebody take it and just go crazy with it and do some fun shit. But yeah, I don't mind this. I do think that this is the most sequel feeling of the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But
Even
not,
more
but
than
not in a way
2013.
that I don't even like. It just is that.
Yeah.
I think it's still a good movie that stands like pretty well for me with this. It's like of remakes and redos and like continuations of series that I've seen, this is so much better than a lot of them. So I'm happy with
You know
where we're
what?
at, but
You know what I would like to see with what they're not doing, but what I would have liked to have seen, like what would make me feel better about this movie if like each one was like a standalone thing. Like they didn't do the mommy's back shit at the end. Like one, they take that out.
I really
And
don't
then
like that. Yeah.
They keep passing it to just different directors. You know what I mean? Just different horror directors that'll just do whatever. Take the Evil Dead formula and just do it in a bunch of different places and do different things with it without trying to add too much. And also the stuff that I don't know. Like I was interested. Remember after we watched Army of Darkness and then we did Rise, we were like, okay, these are the different Necronomicons, right?
Mm.
And there was still one left, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do anything with that in the next movie. It doesn't feel like that's where they're going with it. They could, but I was curious to see more of that, I guess.
Yeah. That's
I
fair.
don't know. I want to see the older stuff built upon more than adding new stuff, if that makes sense. I know that's the same thing, but like that's just how I'm feeling.
No, I get that, and I do feel like this is something that I've talked about with other franchises and other things. Well, I mean, notably, I think we've talked about it with like when we've just been chatting about Doctor Who. Like, I like it when you take and use what exists and expand on what exists in a way that's like it's just using what's already there.
Yeah.
And when you add new shit, sometimes that can be good, but if you add new shit in a way that steps on the old shit, I don't like that. If it's adding something that kind of takes away from what it originally was, or retcons it, or does whatever,
Or
it's
just
like,
sometimes
just work with what is there already.
Sometimes
please.
just adding shit to it just jumbles everything up.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, I mean, like you said with the cult thing, like that doesn't need to exist because there's already plenty of other stuff going on that's similar.
Yeah, and you can
There's
like
other similar things happening already.
find a line from Army of Darkness or find something that someone says in one of the old movies and build upon it. You know,
Yeah.
you can do like a crazy deep. That's what Vince Gilligan does best in all his shit. Like every line you hear is just like later on. That's going to be a big plot device later, and it's just a line because that's what he builds upon what he made, his first stuff he made, and it's
Yeah.
like anyway, that's just my biggest gripe with it, but it's all okay.
Yeah.
You got the budget? pulled
Yeah,
up?
do you have money to
Do I
budget
have-
about it?
Yeah. What do we think the budget was for this?
$300.
Grunge.
I think I might be right.
I think
I think I might be completely right.
it's it's
or at least I'm
it's-
going to beat Tim. He said grunge.
10 million.
You're saying 10?
Yeah.
23 million.
You locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked.
You locked?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit. It was 20 million.
Damn it.
Ah!
Damn, he's
Daily
getting
I
good.
got it.
He's
Daily
getting
got
real
it.
good.
I'd like to thank my family. I'd like to eat
Your family?
my family.
All right. What do we think?
Yeah, what do we
I
think?
think
What do we think it's making so far?
Not
think-
good.
Keep
I think it's
Keep in
bad.
mind, this is still in theaters.
I think it's
I'm gonna
bad.
say it's currently made 70 million.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 60 because I don't really know. But I think in the grand scheme of things of what they were probably expecting, I don't think it's as good because it came out. Dude, there's so much out right now.
There is.
That's true.
No
That's true.
one
I
is
didn't
going
really
to
think
choose
about
to see
that.
Evil Dead
I'm
burn.
sticking with 70 million.
And
but
they're
you're
not
right.
wrong, too. I think you're probably going to want to see the Odyssey or fucking
Yeah.
take your kids to see the new Minions movie or
Yeah.
something like that before you make a date to see Evil Dead in theaters, to be honest. And you'll be all right if you don't see this one in theaters. It doesn't really take
Yeah. Even though I
advantage
didn't
of that.
enjoy it as much as you two did, I think I still had a fun time seeing it.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I
In-
saw it
in
in theaters,
theaters, yeah.
and I'm not sorry I saw it twice.
I
had a
love the
great time.
theater
Yeah.
experience. That's the best part, especially with horror movies.
Yeah,
So you said, "Oh, go ahead."
I was gonna say I wouldn't say don't see this one. I would say don't make this the only one you see if you're seeing stuff right now. If it's like, oh, I only go to movies like once a week or no, once a month or every couple months, then definitely go see like the Odyssey or something. But like if you see this one too if you've got time.
Yeah, if
I
you
like
want.
it.
I don't.
I like it, and I like seeing movies in theaters, and it will be better in
That's
the
fair.
theater.
I mean-
I think it's worth it. For me, I'd say it's worth it.
That's fair. I think the movie's. I think it's fine and fun, but it's also fine.
Yeah.
I both love it and hate it. It's so
Yeah.
weird. I have like I love it, and then I'm like, no, I hate that, and I'm like fine with it, and then it's Evil Dead. It's going crazy.
It is Evil Dead. Yeah.
70 million.
You said 70. That's
You
locked
said
in.
60.
You said 60. Is
I
that
did.
locked?
That's locked.
You guys are pretty much tied. It's 66 million.
No, he got it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I did.
Yeah, but I want to give you some credit
Thank
though,
you.
because you're close.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
pretty good.
just copied what he said. Just
Yeah.
went lower.
Yeah, you copied it and then changed it.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I actually want to leave you guys with something,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Give
Go
me
ahead.
something.
Before we come get some. In Boiling Springs, Tennessee, childhood friends Norbit Albert Rice and Kate Thomas live at an orphanage doubling as a Chinese restaurant called the Golden Wonton, owned by Mr. Hangton Wong. They marry each other with ring pops, but are separated when Kate is adopted. 5 years later, a tough, overweight girl named Rasputia Lattimore saves Norbit from bullies and becomes his girlfriend and then wife. Norbit is intimidated by Rasputia's three muscular older brothers, Big, Black, Jack, Blue, and Earl, working as a bookkeeper at their construction company. The Lattimore brothers also run an extortion security business, instilling fear in most of the community, aside from Mr. Wong, who refuses to sell his business and often confronts them with weaponry. After catching Rasputia cheating on him with her power tap dance instructor, Norbit insults her by calling her the Queen of Horrors and is chased through the neighborhood. Heartbroken over the betrayal, Norbit discards his wedding ring and vents his anger at a puppet show for the orphans. For the orphans, guys. Much to his surprise, Kate is in attendance. His affection reignites. She intends to purchase Mr. Wong's orphanage and is engaged to a man named Dion Hughes, Aided by his friends and the townspeople, Norbit meets Kate behind Rasputin's back without her knowledge. They slowly reconnect, and Kate teaches Norbit to ride a bike. Dion plans to leave town, having no interest in the orphanage, but the Lattimore brothers persuade him to turn it into a strip club. They dupe Norbit and Kate into renewing the restaurant's liquor license in the Lattimore's name. Norbit helps Kate rehearse her wedding. A kiss between them makes her reconsider marrying Dion. Rasputia confronts Norbit, having witnessed their kiss, and threatens Kate with acid. When Kate learns about Dion's plans, she confronts Norbit, who is being imprisoned in his basement by Rasputia, the mastermind of the strip club plan. Norbit reluctantly insults Kate to protect her from Rasputia. Heartbroken, Kate leaves, and a guilt-ridden Norbit decides to permanently leave town. However, he finds a letter from the private investigator he hired and discovers Dion has gained $300,000 in divorce settlements from 4 marriages in the last 6 years. The Lattimores reveal their plan to Norbit and lock him in the basement again. Norbit escapes by bike, crashes the wedding, officially denounces Rasputia, and informs Kate of Dion's schemes and his own weak-willed treachery. Norbit's evidence is ruined when he falls into a pond, making Rasputia gloat. However, Norbit has contacted 3 of Dion's ex-wives and their children, all of whom appear, foiling the Lattimore's plans and exposing Dion, who now flees. Angered that their plan is permanently ruined, the Lattimore brothers attack Norbit, but the townspeople protect him. Having been inspired by his bravery, Rasputia fights her way through the crowd and prepares to kill Norbit, but Mr. Wong harpoons her in the rear, making her flee out of town. Followed by her 3 brothers, who finally accept defeat, Norbit and Kate reconcile, purchase the orphanage, and marry under the same tree where they played as children years ago. Rasputia and the Lattimores are never seen or heard from again. They're rumored to have opened their strip club, El Nipolopolis, in Mexico, where Rasputia becomes their most popular stripper.
Spoiler alert.
Come get some.
Except we can't yet.
Yeah, we have more to talk about. What do we think the budget for Norbit was?
$70 billion.
Yeah.
Grevin's dollars.
I'm going to go with a solid 5.
I would
lock it in.
5 billion? Yeah, you're right.
I really thought that was the end of the
I'm
show.
gonna say
I don't have that information.
I'm gonna give it.
You were on the Wikipedia.
I'm gonna
page.
give it 7 million.
I don't think they have that.
9 million.
You don't think that's where I pull it?
I'm gonna
every
give it
time?
9 million.
Every time I need a budget for any movie, I go to the Norbit Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I said 5. You said what?
9.
Oh, you're going for the budget?
Yeah.
Well, it was 60 million.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
That movie cost 60 million US
It was for the
dollars.
fat suit, wasn't it?
I guess.
Fuck.
How much do you think it made, box office wise?
I'm gonna
120
maybe
million.
40.
You guys are underestimating.
I said
Eddie
120 million.
Yeah, you guys are underestimating.
120 million.
You guys are underestimating Eddie Murphy.
270?
159 million. No, don't go.
I forgot.
crazy
I
higher.
forgot all about Norbit Fever.
You're like, oh, let me say a number that's like just. There's no way that Norbit made $270 million.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I made like $600 million, man.
Yeah. Oh fuck!
What do we need to talk about?
shit.
We're watching Bride of
Yeah,
Reanimator.
we're watching Bride of
watching Bride of
Reanimator.
All right,
Reanimator.
great. Thank you.
All right.
That reminds me, guys.
Is that it?
No, that reminds me. I have something to leave you guys. In Boiling Springs, Tennessee, childhood friends Norbit, Albert Rice, and Kate Thomas live at an orphanage, doubling as a Chinese restaurant called the Golden Wonton, owned by Mr. Hankton Wan. They play marry each other with ring pops, but are separated when Kate is adopted. 5 years later, a tough, overweight girl named Rasputia Lattimore saves Norbit from bullies and becomes his girlfriend and then wife. Norbit is intimidated by Rasputia's 3 muscular older brothers, Big Black Jack, Blue, and Earl. Working as a bookkeeper at their construction company, Don't make me read the rest of this. Don't make me do it. Please don't make me read the rest of it.
we gotta end the show, right? That is the end of the show. What do we
Yeah.
have left? We
Yeah.
said Bride of Frankenstein.
that's
The Lattimore
Reanimator.
brothers
Bride
are
of Reanimator.
whatever.
Yeah.
Bride of the Lattimore brothers also run an extortion security business
Don't get
instilling.
some.
Oh.